Conformation of alkane is the topic we are going to discuss. In this video, I am going to tell you what are conformers, in what way they are formed, how many practical conformers are possible, which conformer is more stable and which conformer is less stable. What are conformers? You take an example, CH3 single bond CH3, this is ethane. So this is taken as carbon 1 which is having 3 hydrogen and this carbon 2 which is also having 3 hydrogen. In bond line structure we have CN with 3 hydrogen and another carbon with 3 hydrogen, and this hydrogen play important role in conformers. Now what is the hybridization of these carbons? So you take carbon of this CH3 group is sp3 hybridized and it will form 4 sp3 hybrid orbitals. Out of 4, 3 of them are used for forming bond with 3 hydrogen and 1 will be used to form a bond with this carbon, the carbon of this CH3. This carbon is also undergoes sp3 hybridization to form 4 sp3 hybrid orbitals. Out of 4, 3 of them are used for forming bond with this hydrogen and 1 will be used to form a bond with this carbon. So this sp3 hybrid orbitals of these 2 carbon, they will undergo head-on overlap to form a sigma bond. Now in 3D model we have like this. So this black ball represents carbon. So this is carbon 1 and this carbon 2, and this white ball represents hydrogen. You view this model like this, that is, this is taken as the front carbon and this is the back carbon, and these 2 hydrogens, they are very close to each other, they will be in the same line when you view from this carbon to this carbon. Similarly these 2 hydrogens are very close to each other, they will be in the same line. Now you fix the front carbon, rotate the back carbon. When you do, you will be getting like this. So here these are the hydrogens of the front carbon, there is no change in their position. Here you also see this, there is no change in the position. But when you see the hydrogens of the back carbon, the hydrogens slightly shifted their position. So here the hydrogen, these 2 hydrogens, they are in the same line, they are very close to each other. But here these 2 hydrogen, the relative position of these 2 hydrogen, when you see, they are not in the same line, there is a slight difference in their position. So this is that we call it as conformer. The difference in the relative position of hydrogen when you rotate one carbon by fixing the other carbon. When you have a carbon-carbon single bond rotation, when you fix one carbon, rotate the other carbon, there is a difference in the relative position of hydrogen. That is what we call it as conformer. So you can define like this. So when there is a rotation of carbon-carbon single bond, that single bond must be a sigma bond. Then the relative position of hydrogen of one carbon and the hydrogen of another carbon changes. This difference in the relative position of atoms in space is called as conformers. So this is what we call it as conformers. How many practical conformers are possible for ethane molecule? For that you take this model, this is the front carbon and these are the hydrogen attached to this carbon, and you will have one more carbon at the back. So with 3 hydrogen. So this is 3D model. Now you in 2 dimension you can use a drawing convention called as Newman projection. So in Newman projection the front carbon is written as a dot with 3 hydrogen and the back carbon is written as a circle with 3 hydrogen. So this is the Newman projection formula for ethane molecule. And see these 2 hydrogens, they will be very close to each other. Similarly these 2 hydrogen and these 2 hydrogen. In 3D model you can see like this. So here this is the front carbon, this is the back carbon, these 2 hydrogens are very close to each other and these 2 hydrogen, similarly these 2 hydrogen. So this is one model. Now what you can do is you fix the back carbon, rotate the front carbon, slightly you rotate. What will happen? There is a change in the position of these 2 hydrogen. So there is a difference in the relative position of hydrogen. So this hydrogen gets shifted here. Similarly this hydrogen gets shifted here. Similarly this hydrogen so also gets shifted here. So the back hydrogens, these are the back hydrogen. So these are the back hydrogen and these hydrogen, they get shifted like this. Now again you rotate. What will happen? There is a shifting of hydrogen of the front carbon. Again when you rotate, so these are the back hydrogen and there is a difference in the position of the front hydrogen, that is front carbon hydrogen. Now again when you rotate, you will be getting like this and there is a much difference in the position, relative position of these 2 hydrogen. Similarly here between these 2 hydrogen. Similarly, these two hydrogen. So there is a difference in the relative position of these two hydrogen. Again, when you rotate, you will be getting this one. So this form. So here, these are the hydrogens of the back carbon, and these are the hydrogens of the front carbon. Now, when you rotate again, what will happen? You will be getting the original position. So this position you will be getting. Now this model you can show in Newman projection formula like this. So the front carbon is written as a dot with 3 hydrogen. So here this is the carbon, front carbon with hydrogen, 3 hydrogen. You will have like this. So this. Now the back carbon hydrogen you have here. These are the back carbon hydrogen. So you have like this, and when you view in the 3D model, you will be like this. So here, this is the back carbon with 3 hydrogen. So this one and this one and this one. So these are the back carbon hydrogen. Front carbon is this one, and their hydrogen here you have. These are the front carbon hydrogen. So this is the 3D model of this form. Now these are the possible conformers you will have when you rotate the front carbon by fixing the back carbon. Now this form you take where these two hydrogens are in the same line. So they will be very close to each other here like this. So they are very close to each other. They are in the same line. And this form we call it as eclipsed form. And now you take this one, this is a very important one. Here these two hydrogen, this hydrogen and this hydrogen, they are opposite to each other. Similarly, these two hydrogens are opposite to each other. These two hydrogens are opposite to each other. So in this form, there is the hydrogen which are opposite to each other. This form we call it a staggered form. So here you see this one is here and this one is here. So this is what we call it a staggered form. Now in between eclipsed and staggered form, whatever the forms we have, that is what we call it a skew form or gauge form. You take the eclipsed form. Here these two hydrogens are very close to each other. So there will be a steric hindrance. The hindrance, this hydrogen will hinder the other hydrogen. So there will be a steric hindrance. So the energy of this form is very high. So this form is highly unstable. Now you take the staggered form. In the staggered form, these two hydrogens are opposite to each other. These two hydrogens are, so all the hydrogens are very far away, they are opposite to each other. So there will not be any hindrance. There will not be any hindrance due to other hydrogen. So the energy of this form is very less. So this form is more stable. Now see the stability order. Here the staggered form is more stable compared to skew, which is more stable compared to eclipsed. So eclipsed form is very unstable. So eclipsed form is very unstable. So this is the stability order. Now we'll recap. The conformers are nothing but stereoisomers. So we have structural isomerism and stereoisomerism. Stereoisomerism arises due to difference in the spatial arrangement. So here this conformers arises due to difference in the relative position of hydrogen. So it comes under stereoisomerism. But structural isomerism, they will be due to difference in the structural form, structural arrangement. So that will come under structural isomerism. Here the conformer is an isomer of a molecule that differs from another isomer by a rotation of a carbon-carbon single bond. That must be a sigma bond. Now the conformers, they are interconvertible at room temperature, but at very low temperature they are not interconvertible. You can convert eclipsed form to skew form to staggered form at room temperature, but not at very cold temperature, because the carbon-carbon single bond rotation is free. You can take a Newman projection of ethane molecule. You take this one. So how many forms are possible here we will discuss. So these two hydrogens are in the same line, these two hydrogens are in the same line, and these two hydrogens. So this is the front carbon, the circle is the back carbon. Now you fix the front carbon, rotate the back carbon to 60 degree. You will be getting like this. So this hydrogen gets shifted to this position. Now again you rotate to 60 degree. What will happen? This hydrogen gets shifted over here towards this hydrogen. So you are getting this one. Again you rotate to 60 degree. You will be getting these two red hydrogen at the opposite side. Again when you rotate, so this hydrogen gets shifted to this hydrogen. So you are getting like this. Again when you rotate, you are getting this form. When you rotate again, you will be getting this form, the first form. So you are having this as 0 degree, where these two hydrogens are very close to each other, they are in the same line. So this comes under eclipsed form. So when you rotate the back carbon to 60 degree by fixing the front carbon, you are getting this one, where this hydrogen, since all are hydrogen, we can say that these two hydrogens are opposite to each other. Similarly these two hydrogen. So this form we call it a staggered form. Now again when you rotate to 120 degree, that is 60 degree, from 0 to 120 degree or from 60 degree to 120 degree, what will happen? This form you will be getting where these two hydrogens are very close to each other. So this form we call it as eclipsed form, which is unstable. Again when you rotate to 60 degree, you are getting this form at 180, where these two hydrogens, they are opposite to each other. Similarly these two hydrogens, this one and this one, they are opposite to each other. So it comes under staggered form. Again when you rotate to 60 degree, you are getting this form where two hydrogens are in the same line, so it comes under eclipsed form. Again when you rotate to 60 degree, what will happen? This hydrogen and this hydrogen, they are opposite to each other. Similarly this hydrogen and this hydrogen, they are opposite. Similarly this hydrogen and this hydrogen, they are opposite to each other. So it comes under staggered form. Since all are hydrogen, in ethane molecule we can have only two forms. One is eclipsed form, another one is staggered form. So the remaining forms you cannot have because all are hydrogen when you rotate to 60 degree. So this is about the conformation of ethane molecule. Next video we will do the conformation of butane. Thank you for watching.